Mohammed has experience in ED. Apart from that, both the candidates are looking for the career or the switch into the Okta. So, okay, I get the requirement. Now we just quickly start, and this is going to be a demo session. Once you like this one, then only we are going to start. So I hope my screen is visible for you. Is
Yes.
it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So what we are like in this demo session, I'm just going to explain like why Okta is there or from where Okta is there. What are the other options you guys will have? And this is not something that I wanted to, divert you from Okta, but just to let you know that what is going to be competitors, what is going to be in the IAM space currently and in future. So that is just for your knowledge purpose. It's not like if I'm saying that there are 5 tools, out of 5 tools Okta is there, so you can choose another ones as well. So in this session you will get to understand like why you have to choose Okta, not other tools. Okay, so we will quickly see like from where Okta is coming, why Okta is needed, why IAM is needed, then what are the features of Okta, and then at the end we will see what are the points, what are the topics we are going to cover during this training session. I hope the agenda of this call is clear to you all, right?
Yes.
Okay. So very first of all, when we are saying Okta, but before Okta, or Okta is just a tool, right? This Okta is coming from something. Okay. Now, when I say something, so that is actually coming from cybersecurity. Okay. Now you maybe already heard you already heard this term, this word several times in your organization, in your like academics, in your day-to-day lives that oh, cyber attack is there, cyber security is there, cyber crimes are happening, cyber attacks are happening, etc., etc. So we are going to understand like what is cyber security actually. Okay. So when you say the cyber security, it's actually kind of system, it's actually kind of practice which will protect your data or your information or your system from digital attacks. Okay, so this is going to be a cyber security. Security in the sense like you are providing, you are protecting something, right? When we say security guard, when we say security system, when we say security is nothing but you're protecting something. Okay, cyber, it's nothing but a digital, right? So cybersecurity is one of the system, it's one of the practice. What is going to do? It is going to protect your system, information or data from digital attacks. So we are not going to deep down like, what, why actually it's there or why we need this in the IT organization. We will just move to our point because see, we just wanted to get into this Okta tool, right? Now, how that will come? So before that, we have to see what are the branches of it. So when I say branches of cyber security, there are actually several branches like application security, your network security, and between there are actually a lot of cybersecurity branches, and between this, like let's say incident one, incident security is also there. Between this, we have identity and access management. You may heard about this term, which we called it as IAM also. Okay. So this is actually the one which we have to pay an attention. Okay. So when we say identity and access management, by the word itself, you can understand that identity is nothing but the user's claim to be. Let's say I'm saying that I'm Shubhangi. Okay. So that is my identity. That is my uh like it's my name. My name is my identity, right? Like if I'm saying that no, I'm for an example, I'm saying that no, I'm Kalpana. So I have
Who
to
you
prove
are.
that, like why, what is proving that I'm Kalpana or I'm Shubhangi, right? So that is nothing but your identity. So users to be claimed, like I'm claiming that I'm Shubhangi, so that is my identity. Now access, we will just see the word to word definition of it. Okay, and then we will just merge it. So access, it's nothing but giving some rights, or the kind of rights user will have. So now I I as in Shubhangi, I'm having a trainer, right? I can share my screen. I can I have to actually explain the things to you. But you as a listener, you as a candidates, you just need to pay an attention. So that is kind of, and just consider a situation that you are not having access to share your screen. Okay. You are not having rights to share your screen because you are just listener. You are just a candidate. Okay. So that is nothing but your access. And after that, we have management. So this is nothing but, management is a simple word, right? Like to manage, to just handle, right? So what is going to be the definition of this identity and access management? Like this system, identity and access management, it is going to take care of uh, like it is going to manage your identities, manage users' identity, as well as access. So in access, what it is going to do, it is going to provide right individual, right access at right time. Now let's say this class is there between 7 to 8 a.m. for an example, and I as a trainer should have access between that time only. Let's say after 8 a.m., if I wanted to share my screen, if I wanted to, explain something, that should not be the, it should give me some kind of error that meeting is not started, meeting has ended, something like that. So that is nothing but, like on right time, only you should give access to right individual. Okay. So that is comes under the identity and access management. Do you clear till now?
Yes, Shubhangi.
So first of all, we have seen the cybersecurity. That is actually the system which will protect your system or your organization or your data from digital attacks. Then after that, we have cybersecurity branches. There are a few branches, and out of them, we have to just focus on identity and access management because our Okta comes under here in identity and access management. Now, there are actually various tools of IAM we have currently in market. Okay, what are those? Identity now, which we called at SailPoint, then Okta, Azure AD, Ping, Rock. I think now we both are this combined. Then we have IBM tool, called it as ISAM Tivoli. Yeah, so these are the tools. Maybe we have more, but I just remember these many now. So out of this, SailPoint is SailPoint, Okta, and Azure Ready. These two are in the demand. Okay. Uh, why? Because the features, the user console, uh, those are actually unique and understandable by users. So anyway, whenever any organization try to get subscription of or any one of this tool, they will think about what are the features they are getting. Is there any scope of automation in the app itself? And how is the user console? Like, is it user friendly, or it is just a confusing one? Right. Definitely, everyone is going to think about these points as an organization level. So, this is actually a good console to use. It's having a lot of features, but there are actually two versions of it. One is on-premise one. So we called it as Identity IQ, and the second one is Identity Now. We have these two options here. In Okta, we have only and only cloud one. The versions are different. The console which you work, those are different, but backend both are same. One is OIA and second one is classic. Azure AD, this is the Microsoft product. This is having some features, some features are not supported by them. Okay. So now if you just think about Okta and Identity Now, if you try, the question will come like, you can learn Identity Now. Why you have to come into Okta? So to learn Okta, the first thing is it's user friendly. The console on which we are going to work, that is user friendly, and you just need to pay for training. Okay. The uh, the subscription you will get free for 30 days. Like, you can actually try things on you can try things on your Okta tenant. But here you have to pay for training, as well as you have to take some subscription as well. Like, if it's going to be the on-premise, then you have to build one server. Then again, you have to take help for server and all. Here, there is no concept of servers or anything. You can just run the test tenant individually. You can test it. Once your test is done, you can just uh, ignore logging to that tenant. That's it. No one is going to charge you. No one is going to take money. And this is possible with your normal Gmail account. Clear till now? If you guys are having any doubts, then please speak up. Like, you can just stop me at that time.
Yeah. Shubhangi, this Okta actually is a cloud software. It means you said that Identity IQ and Identity Now is on-prem and cloud, right? So like that, Okta, do we have like the cloud and on-prem, or just we have only cloud?
No, we have only cloud. So this is actually the on-premise Identity Now, Identity IQ. Sorry. This is the one which is on-premise, and this is the one which is cloud one. But in Okta, we have only the cloud version.
Okay, thanks.
Not version, you can say cloud, edition. Cloud version also you can say. And these two are the editions of Okta. This OIE and Classic, these two are editions of Okta. So we will see the difference and everything between these. But yeah, we have the cloud one.
Thank you. Got it.
Okay. Now, so you understand, like we have these many options in IAM, but why you have to choose Okta? Because the first thing is it's cloud version. The user, the console which you're going to work on, that is user friendly. And to learn Okta, you don't need to pay for the Okta subscription. You will get it by default. You will get it free for 30 days. And maybe, that will get extended. It's not like, only 30 days means only 30 days. It will get extended. You don't need to pay a single rupee to Okta. Okay. Now you understand like why we are moving, why we are learning Okta. We have these many options, but we are choosing Okta because of these things. Now we will just think about Okta's features. Or you can say it as benefits. Okay. And these benefits will be definitely for the organization, like to organization, how it's going to help. So the first thing is Okta manage user life cycle management. Okta is responsible for user life cycle management. Did you ever heard the procedure, or did you ever experience the procedure of, when you join a new organization, from that time till you left the organization? Anyone remember, like, how that procedure is, like what you get at the day one, in the inductions and all, how your access part works, how the things will work? Anyone knows? Anyone wanted to share the experience, like till now, how you experienced? If not, that is also fine. I will explain. But if anyone wanted to share, then please go ahead. Okay, it looks like no one wanted to share. So the thing is, I will share. When your user join, they will first get credits on their first day. And on the first day itself, they will get access to Outlook, Teams, and maybe, the systems which are required, they should have access to. Now, I hope that you guys ever notice this part. If not, then you can notice, in future, that you may see the emails in the Outlook, those are before your joining date. Like even though you join on today, 10th of July, you will see the emails, from last 8 days, 10 days, 16 days, like that. So why that is the case? Because your account will be created in the system, in the organization systems, before some specific days. Usually it would be 16 days prior your joining. So this is actually in general. And from this part till you terminate, till you get terminate, till this point, your organization's IAM system will take care of all of this events. Like let's say, now what are the events are going to happen in between? Let's say you forget your password and you log out yourself. Okay, so Okta or IAM system is going to take care of this one. Now, let's say you just got an offer from outside and you put down your paper and you just raise a resignation and you left, but within 10 days, you rejoined. So this is going to be the rehire case. Okay, this part, your Okta, your IAM system is going to take care. Let's say between these time, you need access to XYZ applications. So you will get that access as well. Okay. So IAM system is taking care of your, your entire life cycle till the time you are there with that organization. You are getting this point or any confusion when I say user life cycle management?
Yeah, good, Shubhangi.
Okay. Because we have several topics, like several features, and after that we will see what are the points we are going to cover. Then you may heard about SSO, which is nothing but single sign-on. So this is nothing but, do anyone knows what is single sign-on, or what actually, what is the thing we called it as single sign-on?
Yeah, by using a single credentials, we can access multiple applications.
Correct. It's absolutely correct. Whenever you are using single set of credential to access n numbers of application, that is SSO. Now you are experiencing that in your day-to-day life. If you just go here in your Google, you see these styles. YouTube is there, search, Google search is there, then Google Meet is there, Gmail is there, Google Photos are there. These are nothing but all of the, you can just consider these are the applications. Let's say I wanted to open YouTube. So I don't need to, log in again. I will able to, search, I will able to do any, I will able to find anything, and it will just using my this account, right? Let's say if I wanted to get into Drive, I can. So I actually logged into google.com and I can see these many options, these many applications, right? So this is your day-to-day life SSO, you can say. If someone is from non-IT background, you can give this example for SSO. But we are seeing this as an end user, right? You are seeing these tools, you are seeing these applications, and you are just clicking on the tile and you are just getting into that application. But how it's set up at the back end? So we have SSO protocols. What are those? SWA, SAML, OAuth, OIDC, WS Federation. These are the protocols through which we can integrate applications and through which this thing will work. These applications you are able to see and you can access this application. So there are few protocols through which we can achieve SSO. Then we have MFA, which is nothing but multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is nothing but whenever you when you use a factor apart from your credential. Okay. Now the example of this one in your day-to-day life is you any like all of you may went to the ATM machine to withdraw money. If you remember that if you wanted to withdraw more than 10,000, then you have to insert your card first, ATM card first, then you have to give your PIN, okay, and after that you will receive one OTP on your registered mobile number. Okay, that you have to enter, and then only you will able to withdraw the money. This is for more than 10,000. If it's less than 10,000, then you don't need to enter any OTP. You can just insert the card and PIN, and then you will able to withdraw the money. So this OTP thing, it's nothing but the MFA factor, right? It can trust you on your card and PIN, but it is not trusting for more transaction, for more money. It is relying on your OTP. Right. So that is MFA. Now here in our organization's respect, we have different kind of MFA categories, and that we are going to see how as an admin we can configure for org level as well as app level. So there are two levels. You can configure the MFA. Okay. We are going to see that as well during these sessions. Apart from that, okay, so these are the features or benefits of Okta, you can say. Also, you can add one more point like access management. Okay, so Okta is taking care of access management. Like let's say we have different roles in Okta. Depending upon that, they will get this screen of the Okta dashboard. You may heard about super admin, org admin, application admin. So depending upon the access, they will see the console like that. Okay. So these are few benefits of Okta. Now, throughout these sessions, what points, what topics we are going to cover? We are going to cover the first part is users. No, the first we will see how you can create Okta trial account. Okay. Then we will see, the introduction to console. There are actually two consoles, end user console and admin console. Okay, we are going to see that. After that, we will see the users. So in users, there will be, part of how users will be created, what are the states of the users, how we have to manage, what are the operations we can perform, what are the roles you can give. Okay, so you simply called it as user management. Then we will have a group management. Then we will see, like here only in the group itself, we will have group rule automation. We are going to see these points in the training session. After that, we will see there will be some password policies. We are going to see how we can configure that. After that, MFA policies. After that, application integration. In this, we are going to see each protocol, whatever I have write it down above. SAML, What OIDC, WS Federation. For this, we are going to see the theory parts as well as the practical. This WS Federation is the Microsoft one, so we are not going to see for this one, the practical one, but we will see the theory part. Apart from that, every protocol, we are going to see the theory plus practical, how you can configure, how you can experience the application integration, like SSO thing, right? Application integration, like when you complete application integration, you can actually experience the SSO as an end user, right? So that we are going to see. Then we are going to see some IGA part. I'm mentioning some IGA part, the governance part, in which we will just include the reporting thing. Okay. It will not be the whole part, but some IGA part we are going to do. In the reports, we will see the Rockstar. Okay. After that, we will see the API and we will see the Postman. Then Okta AD integration. And the concept of block listing, whitelisting. So we are going to cover, okay, in the extensions, this is actually the extension. We are going to see the extension part, Rockstar, Okta browser plugin, SAML tracer, and developer console. Okay, so these are the points we are going to see. In OIDC, there are some more points like scopes, claims, auth server. So that will be the sub points in this. Then token parts like refresh token, access token, ID token, etc., etc. We are going to see this. So, and at the end, we are going to see how we can debug the tokens through jwt.io. Okay, so these are the points we are going to cover in this session. Now, what will be the benefits of all these points? So there are actually five certifications. Sorry, five certifications of Okta we have. And you already know about this Okta Professional certification, Okta Administrator certification, Okta Consultant, Okta Architect, and Okta Developer. So these are the certifications you will have. This one is the separate one. It's independent one. You can try anytime. But these four had some dependency. Like you have to complete the professional one, then only you can appear for administrator. If you have both, then only you can appear for consultant. Otherwise, no. So during this syllabus, during this training, we are going to cover 100% of this, and for administrator, we are going to cover 50% of this. And currently the certification week is also going on. So you can get, usually the cost for each certification will be $250. You can convert it in like IST, Indian rupees. So generally it's the cost, but during the certification week, it's going to be $50. Okay. So I have provided all the information which is required. Do you have any questions till now? You can just ask.
Yeah, hi Shubhangi.
Yeah.
I want to just know regarding that. In 11th point, you said Okta AD integration, right? Active Directory integration.
Mhm.
In upcoming topics, shall we cover through practical how we'll set up that Active Directory and all?
We are going to see the theoretical part here. Uh, okay. Practical part
Okay.
we are not able to see for Okta ID integration because we need a
Mm-hmm.
server for this, and also you need like, see, this is my fourth organization, so I just saw this Okta ID integration practically once in my career, and that too because some like some separation happened, some merger happened, that's why. Other
Okay.
than that, you will not see, like, theoretically you may get some question.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, like in interview, each and every interview you will see this question: how do you integrate AD with Okta? But practically, will no one is going to ask you. If you are confident to explain how the things will happen in Okta AD integration, no one is going to ask you
Mm-hmm.
that do practically, because we will have a dependency. When you think about practical terms in your any organization about this part, you should get
Okay.
support from Okta vendor. Okay. Because this is going to be a huge change as an organization level. And they are paying to Okta a lot of money. For each of these service, they are paying money to them, to Okta. Okay. So they will be there to provide support if it's needed, if it's required. But during these sessions, we are not going to cover the practical of this one. We are going to cover theoretical of this Okta ID integration. Apart from that, everything we will see practical as well as theoretical.
Okay.
Yeah. Any question? If you don't have any questions, then we are good to drop uh, because I think I have covered whatever I have to cover during the demo session. Any point, you feel that no, it's we wanted to know more about any one of this, then please speak up.
Yeah, what is API, Shivangi? API,
What is
ninth point API.
API? This is like how the APIs will work in Okta. So API in general, it's application programming interface, right? So here in Okta also we will have that concept. In this point, you will see how you can create the token, API token that is going to be. And apart from that, how you can connect the third party tools with your Okta team. And we are going to use here Postman as a third party tool. So when I say third party tool, we are going to use Postman here. This is like, see, you will not get more questions on this, but sometimes some interviewer may ask, and this is not required for these two certification, but this part is required for this developer one. So it's actually the merger of the certifications as well. Like you can actually uh, like you don't need to like separately you don't need to pay anything for this one, like along with your uh, this course only, you can do the certification part.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Any question? I'm just going to the participants again.
Yeah, that's good. I don't have anything. Can I drop off, Shubham?
Yeah, sure. We are good to close the call if no one has questions.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Shubhangi. Thank you all.